So I didn't realize how much I disrespected myself until I looked back and saw how much I tolerated. Just because I wanted to be like, I don't know, the chill one, like the one that doesn't care about anything. You ever look back at your past and go like, damn, why did I do that? Why did I let it slide? Yeah, that's me, like all the time. For the longest time, I kept telling myself, I'm unbothered, I'm chill, I don't care, I don't react. And everyone who knew me back then also knew that I'm like that. Honestly, I didn't care until it started eating me alive. Because don't play with energy, you can subconsciously absorb that energy even when you don't want it. And you know that you don't care, but somehow energy flows and it gets to you. So I became that person, the one where everyone could dump everything to, say anything to, do anything to. Not because they respected me, but because they knew that I could take it. They knew that I somehow will be able to like handle it, unlike their other friends and all that jazz. So like I remember thinking like, damn, why did I do that? Why do I do this to myself? It rubs me off the wrong way because like I'm here for you, I care for you, but something just feels off. As I matured, I realized I don't have energy for this anymore. It's draining, like what do I get out of it? What do I get at the end of the day? Like what's in for me? Or like where's the balance? It stopped feeling sincere and it became very toxic. So I had to dig deep. Like why didn't I put boundaries then? Why do I keep letting people in like that? Honestly, I realized that maybe perhaps it comes from the fact that I wasn't loved properly growing up. Perhaps I didn't get the attention I wanted. When someone, anyone wants to share something with me, I held onto it. Like, okay, you know what, at least I have them. At least someone sees me, you know? But that messes up with my self-worth. I mean, yeah, it felt good because people trusted me. In a way, I feel honored. Like, wow, you're willing to tell me your issues. But at the same time, it felt like my own story didn't even matter to them. Like, they wouldn't listen anyway. Or like, did they even care in the first place? Like, their problems were always bigger and mine were nothing. That's when it became very one-sided. And don't even get me started on colleagues. Like, you don't need to update them on your like whole personal life. You don't owe them your personal struggles. Just because you're friendly doesn't mean like they have like, VIP access to your private life. It's not about having trust issues and whatnot. It's more like having no boundaries at work, which can backfire any time of the day. Because you see, when you overshare, people start to see you like an open book. And if they're not empathetic enough, they can use that against you. And with me, I know I share this kind of content on YouTube, but to me, these are past experiences. More of just sharing what I've learned, sharing my thoughts. Anyway, so somewhere along the way, I realized the most painful thing. I disrespected myself not because of people, but because I had no boundaries. Because I never said stop, I never said enough. All because I didn't want to lose people. But in that process, I was losing myself. And if you're wondering, how do I even put up boundaries? Trust me, it's not as scary as it seems. For me, it started with something really simple, like not explaining myself from A to Z when I usually do. I begin to just explain A to C. You don't need a whole essay to explain why you say no. If you say no, then that's just no. You can literally say to them like, I can't today. Like I just can't handle it. No justification, no guilty energy. Also, second thing, I started paying attention to how my body reacts when I talk to people. If I feel drained, tense, or like slightly annoyed in a sense, I will take that as a sign, you know, like I'm just not feeling them, I'm not feeling it. Like your body tends to notice it before your brain does. Then I learn to pause instead of immediately saying yes. Like just because someone asks for a time doesn't mean you owe it. A simple "let me get back to you" is sufficient. It's already a boundary too. Another one, stop letting people trauma dump on you without consent. If they came in hot, you can just say to them, hey, I care about you, but not now. Like, I'm not in the right headspace for you to trauma dump on me or like vent out. I'm not ready for all these emotions going on. Like, yeah, you may detach from it, but sometimes all these negative emotions, like you may subconsciously absorb that negative energy into yourself, which we do not want that. And it's different from them needing you versus them dumping on you, okay? This is a whole different situation. Like, they really need you ASAP, then you can put things aside for them because they needed you, right? And you telling them no is not rude, that is just respecting your mental capacity. And honestly, one of the biggest boundaries is this. Don't let people guilt trip you when you finally choose yourself. If someone gets mad that you have boundaries, that's someone who benefited from you having none. And so the more I practice these more boundaries, the more I realize I was finally respecting myself again. Like, wow, so this is what it feels like to not carry everyone's emotional baggage. Like, I know sometimes you just want to be a good friend, you want to be a good whoever you are to that person, but sometimes it just gets too much, overwhelming, that you just had to like stop. If they're offended, then something is obviously wrong, and they should understand you if they care about you. Yes, please tell me all the tea, but I'll get back to you. Not now. I simply cannot. So here's a reminder. Being chill doesn't mean being walkover, and being kind doesn't mean you're available for everyone. And having boundaries, there's no rude, there's respecting yourself. So choose yourself, respect yourself. Don't wait until it hurts to realize you deserve better.